Well, in a big decision, the Modi government has approved the unified pension scheme in place of the old and new pension schemes. This will benefit around 23 lakh central government employees and will provide them with assured pension post-retirement. As per the government's announcement, the scheme will be effective from the 1st of April 2025. This move comes amid the significant backlash from the government employees to the new pension scheme, which the opposition used to target the government. Now, under this scheme, if a government employee has worked for a minimum of 25 years, then he or she will receive 50% of the average basic pay drawn over the last 12 months before the superannuation. Now, the amount would be proportionately going down for lesser service, and if the employee leaves work after completing 10 years of service, then he will get a pension of 10,000 rupees per month. Now, upon a retiree's death, the family of the employee will also get 60% of the last pension amount received by the retiree.
एक मिनिमम अश्योर्ड मिनिमम पेंशन 10,000 रुपीज पर मंथ, वो इसमें यूपीएस में थर्ड पिलर ये रखा गया। ये स्कीम केंद्र सरकार के करीब 23 लाख कर्मचारी, करीब 23 लाख एम्प्लॉइज हैं, उनको इसका बेनिफिट मिलेगा। ऑप्शन रहेगा, कोई अगर एनपीएस में रहना चाहे तो एनपीएस में रह सकता है, यूपीएस में ऑप्ट करना चाहे, विच इज नेचुरली अ वेरी अट्रैक्टिव स्कीम, तो उसमें ऑप्ट कर सकता है। रिटायरमेंट से पहले के 12 महीनों की एवरेज बेसिक पे का 50% होगा। मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूं, assured pension का जो अमाउंट है, that will be the average of basic pay of 12 months before superannuation, उसका 50% होगा। और इस फुल पेंशन के लिए जो क्वालिफाइंग सर्विस रहेगी, वो रहेगी 25 इयर्स, यानी 25 वर्ष तक अगर किसी ने काम किया है, सेवा की है, तो उसको फुल पेंशन यानी जो ये अश्योर्ड पेंशन का अमाउंट है वो मिलेगा। 25 साल से अगर कम है लेकिन 10 साल से ज्यादा है, तो उसमें प्रोपोर्शनेट पेंशन रहेगी, प्रो रेटा वो पेंशन का अमाउंट बनेगा।
Now, Prime Minister Modi hailed the government's decision and said that the move ensures dignity and financial security of the government employees who contribute significantly to the national progress. The BJP and its allies in the NDA also hailed the move, calling it a gift to the central government employees. The opposition, though, linked the move to the polls in the 4 states and accused the Modi government of violating the Model Code of Conduct.
जो इसके लीडर हैं ओपीएस के, उन्होंने कहा कि ये मूर्ख बनाने वाली बात है, इससे अच्छा तो एनपीएस ही है। तो जो यूपीएस है एक धोखा है, ऐसा उन लोगों का कहना है। हमारी मांग ओपीएस की, तो ओल्ड पेंशन सिस्टम, वो ये मूर्ख बनाने के लिए ये सरकार जानी जाती है, वो आज मूर्ख बनाया है। और जिन लोगों को वार्तालाप के लिए प्रधानमंत्री जी ने बुलाया है, जो कर्मचारी नेता हैं, उनकी भी क्रेडिबिलिटी के बारे में सबको पता है कि वो सरकार से मिले जुले हैं, तो सौदा करेंगे कर्मचारी अधिकारियों का।
केंद्र की सरकार ने यूनिफाइड पेंशन स्कीम लाकर यह तो सिद्ध कर दिया कि विपक्ष की जो मांग उठ रही थी पिछले कई महीनों से कि आपको एक पेंशन योजना लानी पड़ेगी, तो लानी पड़ेगी। लेकिन साथ ही दूसरी तरफ से देखिए कि 4 राज्यों के चुनाव होने वाले हैं, जिसमें से 2 के अनाउंस हो चुके हैं, जम्मू कश्मीर और हरियाणा। झारखंड और महाराष्ट्र कभी भी अनाउंस होंगे। तो एक पीछे के दरवाजे से इन्होंने आचार संहिता भी भंग कर दी। लेकिन आपकी चालाकियों से आप बाज नहीं आते हैं।
Right, let's get you the details of what the pension scheme is all about and what are the key features of it and how it benefits over 23 lakh employees. Now, the assured pension, one of the biggest welcome signs, of course, being that if an employee has worked for a minimum of 25 years, then he or she is eligible for 50% of the average basic pay of the last 12 months. So in the last 12 months of their tenure, the salary that they drew, 50% of that would be the pensions for the same. Now, the amount will be proportionate and it will go down for a lesser service period. For that, is for those who have been in service for 25 years, but it goes down as the number of years in service is lesser. So if the employee leaves a job after 10 years of service, then an assured minimum pension of 10,000 rupees is guaranteed. So this is going to help the those who were working in the central government jobs. Now, upon the retiree's death, the family will get 60% of the last pension amount, and the family members will then benefit from the same. And there is dearness relief as well that will be given, as the case is with the serving employees as well. Now, let's also speak about the lump sum payment that is expected at the superannuation. This payment is going to be in addition to the gratuity amount. So this will be 1/10 of the last monthly pay for every 6 months of service that has been completed. So in this, it's not about 10 years or 25 years. As many years of service as has been completed, 1/10 of that would be the same. So these are the benefits of the scheme. Lump sum payment included. Some of the tweaks that have been made, big changes that have been made to the pension scheme, and this is being welcomed by the central government employees across the country. Remember, this had been a demand for a long time. The government has now given in. Politics has erupted over the same, though, because some in the opposition continue to say that this is appeasement politics, saying that this is a violation of the Model Code of Conduct, because very clearly after the announcement of the dates is when the central government has announced this, saying that the central government employees have welcomed this move, but this is a violation of the MCC. So the opposition says, in fact, the opposition leaders also took a dig, saying that it was the compulsion of the coalition that the NDA government had to give in to these demands that had come in from the central government employees for a long time now. So it has been implemented, and the implementation is going to take place from April 1st, 2025. These are the changes of how it's going to benefit the people. My colleague Tejshri is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Tejshri, we just played out the details of the changes that have been brought in by the Modi government and how this is going to benefit the central government employees. But politics is also raging over the same. Take us through the details.
Well, absolutely. You see, Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav announced about the UPS that is going to be implemented from 2025 April. But yes, important to note over here is that 25 lakh central government employees will be benefited by this particular scheme. And not only just this, but they will be getting 50% of their salary of the last year of the retirement year of on which they are working. Apart from that, if the individual of the employer dies, then the family will be getting 60%. And also the government has said that now it depends upon the state for the implementation of UPS. And if the states implements UPS, then the tally will go up to approximately 90 lakh. So 90 lakh employees will be benefited with this scheme. However, politics is underway on one hand, where Centre is hailing the decision. Centre is saying that states certainly must implement this particular scheme because it will be benefiting the employees, and because the employees' contribution will be remaining same, that is the 10%. But if you see the government contribution will rise up to approximately 18%, and specifically I should say 18.4%. And if we talk about the politics that is going on, then opposition is questioning so as to why this scheme has been launched just ahead of the election, and they are also questioning, they are also in fact saying that this is not just the timing of the election but also the violation of the Model Code of Conduct, keeping in mind that the Election Commission has already announced the elections in the state of Haryana and Jammu Kashmir as well, and also the Maharashtra and also the state of Maharashtra and Delhi as well are going to witness election in upcoming few months. So opposition is questioning so as to why
so the opposition questioning the timing of the move. Tejshri, unfortunately we'll have to leave it at